there's a magic in the air. Time to prove myself, throw away the care. Behind the curtain lies a world that's mine. With every note I sing, I'm crossing lines.
Hello everyone and welcome along to the Foenander Hotel. Good to have your company for Search for a Star. This is heat number 2. My name is Mark Aston and thanks for joining us. I want you all to put your hands together for everyone here at the hotel, for the acts and for yourselves for turning up. And of course for the judges, who I will introduce in just a second. We're really looking forward to tonight. For those of you who were here last week, the acts were spectacular, they were fantastic. And it was a terrific night, and I'm sure that tonight's going to be exactly the same. I wanted to make mention of 2 key sponsors. The first is Timpecha Foods, and I want to call upon Tim Katsopoulos to come forward from Timpecha Foods, who is one of the major sponsors. Please put your hands together for Tim. Tim, first of all, on behalf of everyone here, thank you very much indeed for your sponsorship. It means a lot to us. Why were you interested in becoming a sponsor?
Just, to help the local community. I grew up this side of town, so, when Tony said, we got this opportunity for you, I was happy to join the sponsorship thing.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful. Now, tell us a little bit about the business. When did you start it?
So probably about 10 years ago, we started with just some local olives. My dad wanted to sell, and 2 products became 5, and then once COVID hit, a lot of people needed help, and I was the only one sort of still on the road trying to help people. And post-COVID, everyone wanted to support South Australian family-owned business, and we just went boom. And we'd like to give back to the community where we can as well.
Isn't it interesting the way you describe that? So many businesses like yours start with just one product, one thought. Did you ever think that it would be as big now as it is way back then?
Definitely not. Nowhere near. But we just stayed humble and just took one step at a time. We never overstepped what we could handle. And we just build long-term relationships now. We're, one of the big boys basically.
Yeah, relationships in this town is very important. Tell me one thing that you learned from your father that you've carried on through the business.
His work ethic. The guy worked day and night, and I've got to say I did the same thing, and I love it.
Tell us, what are some of your key products? Give us an indication as to 2 or 3 products that have been so strong all the way through.
Now, chips by far is the biggest SKU. Cheese, all the seafood. So, like I said, start from 5 lines or 10 lines, dry goods, and now 2,500 products. We pretty much could service anybody.
I deal with a lot of people like you who have started a business and are now doing well and are very community-based and community-minded. When you get up in the morning, I'm presuming that you love your job. What sort of things do you think about when you get up in the morning when you're about to go to work?
Let's see which big boy which other business we can take from the big boys. Because everyone else is a national beast, right? And we're just that little underdog, and we've just kind of stuck with that. Like I said, we've stayed humble the whole time, but it's a challenge. It's enjoyable. It's almost a bit of a competition, really.
And finally, how important is service to your clients? How important is that?
The most important. And price will always be there because we don't have the overheads. But yeah, service is number 1. And that's what we pride ourselves on.
Tim, thank you very much. Well done. Everyone put your hands together for Tim from Timpecha Foods. Thank you, Tim. Very much appreciated. Our other sponsor is Emerald Cruises, and we're very, very grateful to have Emerald Cruises on board. And to talk a little bit about Emerald Cruises, I now segue to the lovely people who are the judges, and there are 3 of them, and I'll get Steve to introduce the other 2 on each side of him. But Steve Foenander, thank you first of all for coming tonight. Thanks for being a judge. But I know you have a close association with the owner of the other major sponsor.
I do, and that's not the owner, but the director, the national director of both Scenic Cruises and Emerald Cruises is a man called Rob Colombo. And Rob, you would have seen him here if you were here last week, talks about the company. And so they, along with Timpecha Foods, the 2 major sponsors. So I think you were said before with Tim, he's supplying lots of the food that we ate tonight, and I ate plenty of it, I can tell you that. You can tell, can't you? Okay, no more said, Mark. But Emerald Cruises, so this year Emerald Cruises is proud to be one of those 2 major sponsors. First prize includes a 9-night luxury river cruise for 2 people along the stunning Mekong River through Vietnam and Cambodia. Now that's going to be in August 2026, so gives whoever wins that cruise plenty of time to plan for it and go.
But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure. Love so distant and obscure remains a cure. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't wanna live all by myself anymore. When I was young, I never needed anyone. Making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
What a spectacular way to start Heat 2. Natasha Guzzo, put your hands together. That was a great start. What about the judges? What did they think?
Stay right there, Natasha. So one more big round of applause for Natasha, folks. Come on. Number one. It's really hard to go first, isn't it, Natasha? You can speak, here we are, we're over here. Were you nervous?
Yeah.
Were you nervous? You had some really big notes here. That's a massive. Celine Dion obviously made that song really famous in later times. Great effort. Thank you so much for being the first contestant, and you really smashed those big notes out, so you've got a really big voice. I'm going to hand it over to Claudia, and she'll give you her little rundown.
Hi, beautiful. How do you feel after that?
I'm okay.
Good. I said this last week and I'll say it again. I am a sucker for a power ballad. I think coming on a stage, being the first one as well, I want to commend you, because being the first one's always daunting as it is, and then belting out such a big song like that, you did such a great job. Carrying those notes takes a lot of stamina vocally, so really taking your time with those breaths, you did such a great job, so you should be very proud. Well done.
Thanks, Natasha. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you very much, guys. Excellent. Thank you, Natasha. Congratulations. We are about to introduce you to Gus Mello. Now, Gus is passionate about singing and loves singing, whose music blends rock, blues and progressive styles, and a very strong focus on storytelling. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Gus Mello.
I need you everybody to take part in this one. So.
So fine that I really wanna make you mine. Say it looks so fine that I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when you look like that to you, honey. Big black queen, long brown hair. She's so sweet, but I got back there. I can see you hold me, but you will burn down there, yeah. I know we ain't got much to say before we let you go away, yeah. I said, are you gonna be my girl? Take my hand and come with me, because you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. You look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when it look like that, do ya? Big black boots, long brown hair. She's so sweet, get back there. I can see you hold me, but you will remember, yeah. I know we ain't got much to say before I let you go away, yeah. I said, are you gonna be my girl?
2 on the program, Gus Bello. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Act number 2. What do the judges think?
Oh my goodness, Gus. You have got a huge voice, mate. You know, I'm guessing you could do Bon Jovi, you could do a whole bunch of stuff. And you were just nailing that. You know,
Between Bon Jovi and Jack.
bit of everything. You can sing a bit of everything. But rock's your thing, is that right? Are you in a band of anything?
I am.
You are? What's there to tell us about the band? What band are you in?
My band's called Weekend in Vegas, so we play around LA. We do usually play down south as well, but we do functions and whatnot.
Where are you from? I'm detecting a bit of an accent.
I'm
there.
from Brazil, even though I don't have a Brazilian accent.
Okay, and you like Jet. You dig Jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we dug you too. What do you think, folks? You love him? We love him. You nailed that right all the way through from the start. Great crowd participation. I'm going to hand it over to Mandy. She was rocking the house too. Here she is.
Hi, how you going? How do you feel? Awesome. So I was getting massive Jack White vibes, like just that energy, that rocking out, keen to see working your timing a little bit. But other than that, like the energy was amazing, and I know I dug it.
Act number 3, Sammy Lee. Let me tell you a little bit about Sammy Lee. An experienced performer in dance, music, theatre and original songwriting from a young age, spent 3 months in the US teaching music and songwriting to children at a summer camp. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sammy Lee.
Hello everybody. Well done Gus, that was great. I'm going to strip the energy right back and do something a little bit different.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
This is Search for a Star, and that was act number 3. Sammy Lee, judges.
Hey Sammy, I wanted to say that was awesome. Just whether people picked that up or not, so Sammy was singing the lyrics to Jolene by Dolly Parton, but she was playing the melody and singing the melody to Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. Mixing two styles, two completely different songs, really, when you think about it, is genius. I think that was awesome. You did such a great job. I loved it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think, you know, a real sense of calmness in your playing and your singing, a really nice tone to your voice. You know, I know it's difficult for our engineer to get it right straight off the button, so that's kind of tough. I mean, Dave's doing a great job there. But as you got into it and warmed up to how the song felt, I think you really took hold of it and conveyed the message beautifully. It's really interesting what Claudia said about putting two songs together. There's a whole lot of this mashup stuff going on at the moment. But to do it right and do it effectively is a really difficult thing, and I think you really nailed that. Well
Thank
done.
you very much.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, judges. And thank you, Sammy. Excellent work. Thank you so much indeed. What a great start to the competition. Just wanted to make mention of Tempeka Foods and Emerald Cruises, and special mention to JB Crash as well. And we're now up to contestant number 4. Let me introduce to you Jelly Brown. Jelly is 27 years of age, talented singer and dancer with a lifelong passion for performance and creative expression, driven by a desire to inspire others through his God-given talents in music and also dance. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Jelly Brown.
Are we having a great night? Say yeah, yeah! On the back, are we having a great night? Up on you, say yeah, yeah! Let's go this side. Are you having a great night? Say yeah, yeah! On the back, say yeah, yeah! Alright, this side, fine, this side is very fine. Oh, this side here, are we having a great night? Say yeah, yeah! One more time, say yeah, yeah! DJ, turn it up, we're ready to party, turn it up, turn me up. Ladies and gents, I'll go by the name of Jelly Brown, Afrobeat artist, and I'm a dancer as well. Alright? Ready? Try this with me. Left, right. I can't see those hands, ready? Left, right. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Hey, let's get it. Turn me up, DJ. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I love the energy. Turn me up, DJ, turn me up, listen. Hold on. Jensen, Sherry Naga, Yamotema, Nalindio. You three come up first of all. I feel, listen. Good wife, good life, no stress. This kind of love is supernatural. Let me be your lifesaver forever. Oh, 20 times I fall. But a man feel like a soldier. I'm a soldier. On the back, 24/7 I've been loving you. Let's go. Everything you say, I will do. I'm a king, no doubt it's true. On the back, ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. J10, Sherry Naga, Yamotema, Nalindio. You truly come well first of all. feel so good. Don't ride through life, no stress. This kind of love is supernatural. Giving me your life, stay back forever. Hey, on my good days, on my bad days, you're the one I wanna spend it with. Every day's a blessing with you. I see those hands, let's go. Baby girl, you're a keeper. Trying to pray for my enemies tonight. Holy so they can't see us shine. You guys look beautiful, let's go. You. My life for you never die, yeah. Ready to back. 1, 2, 3, let's go. On my good days, on my bad days, you're the one I wanna spend with you. Every day's a blessing with you. Hey, listen. The way you cover me with your love, baby girl, you're a keeper. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Yamotima, Galikio, you're pretty cool, first of all. I feel so good. Yamotima, Galikio, you're pretty cool, first of all. I feel so good. I don't need your true love. Please don't be lost. I love that energy here, for real. I love this energy here, man. Can we get that same energy here? Come on, let's go. If you have your friend now, say yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Left, right. I'm watching my Nalikio. He'll drink more first of all. I feel so. On the back. I can't see those hands, ready? Left, right. I love the energy here now. Let's go, ready? This table, ready? Left, right. This kind of love is supernatural. Let me be your life saver forever. Good life, no stress. This kind of love is supernatural. Let me be your life saver forever. Ladies and gentlemen, come on down, Johnny Brown. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great night.
Thank you, Jelly. Much appreciated. Good recovery too, my man. We've got those technical issues out of the way. What do you think, Steve?
Jelly. Do I call you Jelly? Is that?
Thank you.
What is that your name, Jelly?
Yeah, Jelly Brown.
Jelly Brown on your back. You've got the shirt with the sparkles. You've got all the compliments, mate. There was a lot of really good things about that, and there's some things I think you need to just adjust just a little bit. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of constructive stuff.
Yep.
So I'm going to give you a bit of a sandwich. First thing is massive confidence, massive work the crowd. Really dug that. Is that your own thing? Did you put that together, the whole song?
Yeah, no,
That's your thing. So you put it together. That's you singing the backing track as well. That's you singing on that. So that part of it's great. The part of it that wasn't so great is that people can't see you. See where you are right now? They never see you. So you come out to the crowd, but always go back to the stage because we need to see that beautiful smile you've got.
And I took back. I'm joking.
So you've got to get back there and do it. Yeah, you look great. You sound great. So, but apart from that, really dug the song. Great participation with the crowd. Good job. Here's Manny.
JD, I love your energy. I love the bling. And
Thank you.
I want more footwork. You have some moves. I feel like your tricks are really cute, but I need more. So, like great crowd work, almost vibing more MC work. So maybe lean more into getting those moves happening and getting that wow factor with the beat because you've got it. You need to show a bit more.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And find the light, absolutely find the light.
No worries.
But yeah, if that was your own music, you've got something there. Absolutely, keep going.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So maybe, sorry, one more last thing, Mark. Jelly, JB, James Brown. Jelly, if you do get to come back next time, remember those things that the judges told you.
Yep.
Be in the spotlight, do more, sing more, get into it. We loved it though. Thanks.
No worries, thank you so much. Thank you guys, love you.
Thank you, Jelly. Thank you, judges, again. Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to act number 5, who is a 36-year-old. Zilla O'Connor. I'd like to introduce you to Zilla O'Connor. Currently in the band Rock Z, singing for over 15 years loves animals big and small. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Zilla O'Connor.
Thank you. Well done, Kelly. That was unreal. I don't know how I'm going to top that.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so low without your soul. My spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there in me. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Give my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I become. Now that I know what I'm without, you can just leave me. Breathe into me and make me breathe. Bring me to life. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I become. Bring me to life. Bring me to life. Frozen inside without your touch, without your love, darling. Only you are the light and all I've been sleeping 1,000 years to see. Got to open my eyes to everything. Bring me to life. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Give my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I become. Bring me to life. Bring me to
Thank you.
Act 5, ladies and gentlemen, Zilla O'Connor. What about that? What do the judges think?
Okay, so that was awesome. So much energy. I think it's such a powerful vocal. Like Evanescence is a huge voice, and we just said just then as you finished, like the intervals of those notes are really hard, but you nailed it. You did such a good job. The only one thing I would say is I think you've got I can see you sort of grooving behind the mic, but I feel like you could have taken the microphone off and really used your stage a little bit more. Because I can see you've got those moves and you're really getting into those lyrics. But yeah, I think definitely strip the mic stand away, and it was really great. I loved it.
are you in a band or have you been in bands before?
Yeah, no, I'm in a band called Roxy.
Okay, and where are you playing around town?
Yeah, we play in pubs, yep.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, you sound like you know what you're doing a lot. And as Claudia said, we were talking about those intervals are crazy, and you nailed every one of them. The pitch was really good. It's just, you know, when you're in your band, you're kind of in front of the guys. It's a bit hard with a track. It doesn't have quite the same life as you get with a band. But I can imagine you in front of your band, like really rocking it out, leaning back to talking to the guitarists and
I feel naked without my band.
But a really, you know what, a really, really good job. You sounded great, and we really loved it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, judges, and thank you, Zilla. Congratulations. Act 6 is an 18-year-old. His name is Jack Wiles. He's passionate about singing. He's a songwriter who has spent the last 5 years refining his craft in singing, songwriting, and also performing. Believes that music is one of the most important aspects of life and finds joy in every part of the creative process. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Act 6 on the program for Search for a Star in 2025, Jack Wild.
How's everyone going so far? My name's Jack Wild, I'm 18 years old and I'm a singer-songwriter from the Adelaide Hills. This is one of my originals called Best Friend. I wrote it a couple of years back. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Do you still think about me when you close your eyes? 'Cause just the thought of you can keep me up all night. I never thought that I would come to feel this way, but now I love you and I don't know how to say. Take what you want, take what you need. I'm tired of falling down at your feet. Darling, how can I make you understand? I'm tired of being your best friend. So now I think about the things I should have done. I know that you have always had to be the one. The clock is ticking and I'm running out of time. Is there something, a way that I can make you mine? Take what you want, take what you need. I'm tired of falling down at your feet. Darling, how can I make you understand? I'm tired of being your best friend. This girl when I was 3 years old, and what I love most, she had so much soul. She said, excuse me little homie, I know you don't know me, but my name is Wendy Ann. I like to blow trees in from that point and never blow it off. People come from out of town, I like to show it off. I like to act tough, I like to toe them off and make them straighten up their head because she know this up. And when I grew up, she told me how to go downtown, and then I turned my face split up. So I was standing there, she told me in my heart is where she always be. She never mess with entertainers cause I always leave. She said I felt like the walk and drove on me. You always gang, if you got it till you told me. Guess it's like this minute she got so cold on me. She said, yeah, keep me go for me. Take what you want, take what you need. I'm tired of falling down at your feet. Darling, how can I make you understand? I wanna be a man now. Played all your games, led to defeat. Crying on the curb of the street. Darling, how can I make you understand? I'm tired of being your best. Thank you.
Nice work. To the judges now, I sort of thought I was listening to a bit of Rodriguez there for a second.
Yeah, I'm a bit older than that, but I heard a bit of Michael Franks there too. That's in the past life. It was great, Jack. You know, it's really interesting to hear someone. Both my sons are both original musicians, so I kind of really get where you're coming from with the guitar. And I think this, Mark, and for this and all the other acts who are in the competition, people like Jack, the people that would benefit if you did get up there and win this or get second prize. It's a 2 days in a studio, SAP Sound, they provide you 2 days, that will be perfect for you. Just to kind of, that song's great. It probably just needs a bit more. Joe James, our music guy over there, he's a brilliant pianist and composer. It just probably needs just a little bit more massaging to make it even better than it is. It's commercial, you had the rap thing, your guitar stuff was okay, you've got to concentrate on that to keep it nice and sharp and on the money. Yeah. But you've got something special there, mate. I really dug it. I really dug everything you did.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, Jack, just echoing what Steve said, you had a real vibe to what you did, and I kind of hinted a little bit of like that Ed Sheeran sort of vibe. When you throw in the rap, it just kind of took me off guard, and I thought it was awesome. I dug it too. It was great.
Yeah, and so songwriters, Jack, you'll know this, you're only 18, I know that's very young, but you're writing about things you know about. And that's what you really convey the message when you know the subject matter. If your best friend hasn't really been your best friend as they should be, you kind of write about it. It's a real process you go through, isn't it? So it's a great job. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate those words. Thanks, Jack. Congratulations, mate. We've got a couple of young ones tonight, and I'm about to introduce you to the first of them. She's 12 years old, and her name is Orla Turner, and Orla's been singing since she was 8 years of age, and we might need to just adjust that microphone. Just observing that. Her favourite performer is Grace Abrams, and Orla likes to sing as it brings her joy and her family joy to hear her. So I'm looking forward to introducing you to this young lady, and I'm looking forward to listening to what she has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for 12-year-old Orla Turner.
I won't cry, and I won't start to crumble. Whenever they try to shut me and cut me down, I won't be silenced. You can't keep me quiet. Won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. Stone, every rule, every word, centuries old and unbending. Stay in your place, better seen and not heard. But now your story is ending. 'Cause I cannot start to crumble. So come on and try to shut me and cut me down. You
Act number 7, Orla Turner. Wow.
Hey Orla. Hello, Orla, over here, we're here.
Hello.
We're the judges. How old are you actually, Orla?
I'm 12.
You're 12. Just how long have you been singing?
For 4 years.
4 years. Is that song from Aladdin?
Yeah.
It is. Wow, what a huge song, what a huge effort you made. You know, sometimes it's hard to breathe on those big notes, but wow, I could feel my eyes pressing back in my head when you were singing. They were such a strong, powerful voice for someone so tiny.
Thank you.
And do you love singing a lot?
Yeah.
Wow, it was a great effort. I'm going to pass you off now to one of them. Okay, here's Mandy.
Hey Orla, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Stand up tall, sweetheart. You're doing awesome. Your voice is big. Do you do musical theatre?
No.
No? What made you pick that song?
I've been doing it for a year, so I thought it was probably my best song.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You did an amazing job. And I think that just keep working. Have you got a teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so keep working with your breath work and learn how to move. But oh my goodness, very impressive. Keep going.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you, judges. Thank you, Orla. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Act number 8 is Pablo Marcia. And Pablo plays the bass guitar, or played the bass guitar most of his life, but then picked up the Spanish guitar due to a personal situation that reconnected him to his roots. So that in itself is an interesting story. So he is now a Spanish guitarist, and he wants to tell a story. He's keen and so keen to tell a story about his guitar and the backstory to it, and it's an interesting coincidence. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for act number 8 on Search for a Star for 2025, Pablo Marcia.
Thanks, Mark. Just quickly, the song I'm about to play for you all tonight is by a flamenco guitarist by the name of Paco de Lucia, and he's considered the greatest of all time. So for someone who's never played guitar before to pick up this song, it's quite a doozy, it's quite demanding. I'm just going to give it my best shot. Win, lose or draw, this is dedicated to my father and my mother. And the song is called Between Two Waters.
Pablo Marsha. Bit of Spanish guitar work there. What did you think, judges?
We were just We were just missing the Spanish dances, weren't we? It's such a complicated thing. And buenas noches to you, Pablo. You look the part, you sound the part. How long did it take you to learn that piece? It looks and sounded very complicated.
Being able to hear myself or not hear myself?
Both, and that's another thing. It is very difficult, folks, for people, particularly playing an acoustic instrument, to hear get quite the right mix. So we appreciate that was a little difficult for you. But still, how long did it take you to learn the piece?
Not going to lie, it was very underestimated how long it took. About 10 months.
About 10 months. And do you play lots of other stuff on the guitar, or are you just...
No, I've had a leap of absence. I've been a heavy metal bass player in many bands in Adelaide for many years, and I've probably stopped for about 7 years. Yeah. It was only about a year ago I picked up this. So.
And you said quite emotional. Yeah, well done. And I think everyone would. I'd be the first to say I couldn't do that in any shape or form. It's so complicated, so difficult. It was for your father. Tell us a little bit about that.
Without going too much into detail, he actually gave me a guitar which actually belonged to my sister when I was coming around his house, complaining about my life, and he said, "You know what, son, take it home." So I started playing a song that I've always listened to in the car ride home and stuff, and it really got me through the difficult times of my life, and it's just testament to music and how it heals you. It can be the death of you as well, but it's also what gives you life. And that song just means a lot to me. It connects me to my Spanish roots. It was like a serenade to my future self 10 months
Beautiful.
ago.
You know, my son's an original musician and a guitarist singer, and I know exactly what you're saying. It's a really cathartic experience playing something that means something for your heart. So congratulations on a bit, but really a great job.
That's okay. And I apologise too, just because I couldn't really hear myself, so I was sort of like...
That's okay, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Pablo, one word that comes to mind watching that performance was passion. And coming from a European background, I'm sure you'll understand when I say that is the roots of our culture is having so much passion. So being able to explore and be able to perform that for everybody, I commend you. It was fantastic. I loved it.
Mark, it's worth saying before you do finish with Pablo that this is a great example, folks, of the depth of this competition that we get. All sorts of different acts. You saw we had an Indonesian dancer, we've got a beautiful Spanish act here, so we're really encouraging people to come along and do different things.
Absolutely, thank you, Steve. Pablo, wonderful. Act number 9 is Tyson Burgess. Let me introduce you to Tyson Burgess, who is just 12 years of age. 12 years of age, yep. Wow, we've got a few young ones tonight. So Tyson is a young and enthusiastic musician, eager to share his talent with a wider audience, motivated by the opportunity to compete for exciting prizes and gain performance experience, which is exactly what everyone does here. See Search for a Star 2025 as a fun and inspiring platform to grow as a performer. As the mic is being set up, please, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you join me in welcoming on stage Tyson Burgess.
had a chance, which he really did. Instead she dove down and let it go with the kids. Once he was at home, but he's got no job. Raised me down, comes a lot of fun. Committed suicide. When did no didn't die? What the hell is going on? Foolish dream, reality changes strong. Nothing's free. Longing for used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile life, shattered dreams. Just drawn, nothing's free. Longing for used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile life, shattered dreams.
Act number 9, Tyson Burgess. What a great way to start the second half of the show. What did the judges think of that?
Tyson, you're a legend. Oh my gosh, what inspired you to do The Offspring like that?
Well, a few weeks ago I went to their concert and I
Oh,
saw
you
them
lucky
live.
little bum!
So yeah, they're one of my favourite bands, so that's why I wanted to do that.
And you've only been doing that for a few weeks?
I've been playing it for a bit longer than that though.
How long have you been playing guitar?
Playing guitar maybe like 2 years.
Yeah. Keep at it, because that was like stripped down version of that. These guys don't even know that song. But I do, and I'm usually rocking out to that song, but I love that version, the way you brought it back. Like, how old are you, 12?
Yeah,
And who taught you how to do that?
me.
Well done, mate. I'm going to watch you. That was awesome. And your parents must be really proud as long as they are Offspring fans. Woo!
But by way of encouragement, it's just great playing a musical instrument, isn't it? It's great playing guitar. And I would say to you, and I got my youngest boy, who's now old, 34 years, he got started playing guitar when he was 7. And he's a great guitarist now and a great songwriter. And I think if you keep that up, don't give up. You've got to keep at it, keep learning new stuff, get yourself a guitar teacher. Look at YouTube, you know, YouTube can teach you a whole bunch of stuff, can't it? Is that how you learned it? Do you learn, yeah, YouTube's massive, isn't it? So keep that up. You sing really well, you've got a great deal of confidence, and the crowd, I think, I wouldn't be out of order saying, did you guys love him? What did you think? Amazing effort. Well done.
Thank you very much, Steve. Thanks to the judges again, and well done, Tyson. Congratulations, mate. Excellent. Good way to start the second half of the show, that's for sure. Act number 10. So we follow on from Tyson now. Act number 10 is Andre Mosca. Andre is 31 years of age, lovely. A passionate singer looking to take his musical side hustle to a professional level, and this is a great opportunity for you, that's for sure, Andre. See Search for a Star 2025 as the perfect opportunity, as I just said, to gain recognition and also momentum, and ready to make the most of a lucky break and elevate his music career. And sometimes it can be as simple as a lucky break. Please put your hands together for Act number 10, Andre Mosca.
Having a lovely night so far. Thank you to all the people before me and after me. You guys are fantastic. So far, I'm Andre Mosca. I'm a ripe young 31 years of age. I have my brother Michael with me. He's going to be on a set on drum called a cajon. And I'm going to be singing a song that's dedicated to my grandfather who passed away in March earlier this year. A very musical man, and kind of taught us the value of music and singing. So this is an Italian song from his homeland that I'll be singing. If you know it, please feel free to sing with. I feel like in the choruses it'll really fill out the sound really nice. Okay, thanks. Una mattina mi son svegliato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 una
Migliaccio. Act number 10 on Search for a Star.
Andre, I think you'll understand. Obviously, you've got an Italian background. If I say to you, tu sei bravissimo.
Grazie mille.
Bravo. No, you did so well. Honestly, Italian is something that I hold very close to my heart. It's something that I have been doing for a very long time, and I love every bit of it. It's such a great song choice. Your Italian was excellent. That's half the battle when you're not from Italy and singing in another language, is being able to deliver the dictation of it, and you did a great job. Fantastic. You too as well.
Yeah, so I mean, not being Italian, Andre and Michael, it's still interesting to hear the beauty of the Italian music, and that's an app song. Is that an app?
Yeah, so it's originally a revolution song back when there was fascist rule in Italy, so people would march the streets singing this song. So it's come from a song of protest to being a song about being together, and then became a song about standing up for what you believe in.
But that's what I was going to ask you. So for the people that don't speak Italian, what's the song about? So you conveyed that beautifully, and a really good job. And nice to have your brother. I sing with my brother all the time. Yeah. It's really nice to have two brothers on the stage together. You can't buy that kind of feeling, can you, when you're with your brother?
And I'd say this is probably the third, fourth time we've played this together. I just pulled him up and I said, are you okay to hit a box when I play? And I was like, sure, let's go.
Well, yeah, so just work on that. I mean, you've got to work. That's really tough, particularly with what Andre's playing, like being right on the money with the time. That's something you've really got to practice, that whole feel, because that box can do a whole bunch of stuff. You know that. You get that real bottom end sound out of it too. So, yeah, great job, guys. Well done.
Thanks, Steve. We'll move on to act number 11. And by the way, thanks to the stage hands and the guys doing the audio. Put your hands together for everyone who's working behind the scenes. Obviously very important to make a night like this as successful as it is. Act number 11 is Bella Brinkworth, and Bella is just coming up on stage now. Bella's 21 years of age, yeah? 21, yeah. An emerging singer-songwriter with a debut EP, Little Girl, releasing soon, featuring original songs. How exciting is that? Has built a strong following over TikTok, 27,000, around about 27,000 followers on TikTok by sharing her singing talent. Excited to support local charities, connect with other South Australian artists and grow her audience through Search for a Star in 2025, and that's exactly what she's doing. Please put your hands together for act number 11, Bella Brinkworth.
I'm Bella, so I'll be singing a song from my debut EP, which is coming out June 6th, so if you like it, it'll be out soon. Thank you.
21 years of age, Bella Brinkworth, number 11.
Thank you.
Judges. Hey Bella, how you doing? How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
So you kind of look, so June, you said June 10 or June 6?
June 6th. Yeah.
June 6, so you've got a massive following on TikTok, and do you put content out there all the time? Are you singing, or is it all sorts of stuff?
Yeah, it's just singing.
Yeah, so I mean, I thought you've got a wonderful voice, a really nice voice, lots of power. Constructively, I'd say this, and this is not detrimental to your performance. I think you were great. Let me start by saying that. Be careful, your vibrato's beautiful. Be careful about overusing it. Just maybe sometimes sing a clean note, because you've got all that power and those nice clean notes. So do that. And there was one more. I think you look great. And it was an original tune which you put the whole thing together, did you?
Yeah.
Did you play the tracks, or did someone else do it for you?
So I played the guitar and I went to a producer to like record it.
Okay, so great job. Keep up the good work, but just be mindful of those things. Your tuning was really good, and the song's lovely. So just keep it up. Ready?
Thank you.
Hi, Bella. That was beautiful. One word that came to me was really ethereal. Like, it was just your voice had this beautiful tone to it. And I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a completely different angle to this, but I loved the vibrato. I love the vibrato. It creates a really beautiful tone to the song and creates really nice dynamic to it. But it was gorgeous. It was really, really
thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you, judges. Thanks, Bella. She's just 21 years of age, and if you want to follow her on TikTok, it is just simply bella.brinkworth. Let's move on to act number 12. I'd like to introduce you to Anthony Wignall, and Anthony is 39 years of age, and he's passionate about songwriting, who crafts stories that surprise, entertain, and emotionally connect with audiences. So I know that we'll all be looking forward to this. Creates unique, narrative-driven songs, blending humour and melody to take listeners on unexpected journeys. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it?
I hope so.
I don't think we need to wait too much longer. Everyone, please put your hands together for Anthony Wignall.
Thank you so much. I do have a private Instagram, but I do have a YouTube video that's viral, but it's a cat, not myself. Yes, sir. Thanks for watching. That was all I got. So yeah. Yeah, that's better. Cool. This song is dedicated to my friends, and it's about those nights where you probably need someone to call the cab for you. They find you passed out on the road, nowhere to go. There's just some things I don't need to know. Don't need to know. You're coming home. You're coming home. A place to sleep and see how all these days go wrong. You're coming home, you're coming home. A place to sleep and see how all these days can roll on and down. Thanks so much. I think we're going to cover one more. Is that alright? That's about 2 minutes. Is that okay, judges? This song's about the death of small town country Australia. Small town secrets, favours fate. Main Street quiet as a grave. Police, when there's nowhere left to go. Once we leave, is this still home? Lose your heart in Aberdeen. Travel not just to see or feel. Only one light in this town. I'm hotel with no one around. You almost drown. Slow vacancy. Stop motion crime that flee the scene. An old house begs to be seen for what it had been. From just 18, kids stay holy. How could it be? How could it be? Our town, please don't lose your heart in Aberdeen. Travel not just to see or feel. Only one light in this town. I'm hotel with no one around. You almost drown. Slow vacancy. Once upon a time this river could carry a boat to sea. From a port to Tawny Creek finds a place where anyone meets. Slow vacancy. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
Act number 12, Anthony Wignall.
Bit cheeky doing 2 songs there. As a personal alumni of the 90s Britpop, grunge, rock era, I was getting maybe Oasis vibes. I'm not sure if that's what you're going for.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No?
Maybe for the hair and Oasis for the sound, everything.
But I think I loved your guitar. That was really good, and I really like that first act. I really liked that. You're very likeable, and I think you have a really great pitch. The first song was catchy, and I don't know, I think you've got something there, and I'd like to see you play again.
Thank you so much.
Hey Anthony, well done. You did a great job. I want to say the top notes that you were hitting were just so seamless. I think it sounded like it came really easy for you just to be able to scoop right up there when you were hitting those top notes. So I commend you for that, because especially being a male singer, high notes are not the easiest thing to do. So well done, you did a great job.
Thanks,
Judge. One more thing, sorry Mark, sorry, I know it's only 2 of us, but I just want to say this. If you do get to come back, and that's kind of like the whole judging thing goes on with that, we really love what you do, is that folky kind of feel, but maybe try and do something that's really going to big time appeal to the crowd, like pick a brainer, like, I kind of get an Eric Clapton-y kind of thing as well. You've got such a wonderful voice.
It's tough to...
Yeah, it'd just be really nice to hear you sing. I mean, I'm not saying that's not the great selection of songs, but just hit us with a brainer that everyone's going to go, wow, that guy should be the winner. That's what we're looking for every time. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Steve. Thanks, Anthony. Good work. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 more acts to go, and this is act number 13, Verity Ann Parsons, and Verity is 36 years of age,
as she's about to come up on stage. A lifelong singer and performer, passionate about pop and country music, inspired by Ricky Lee, Delta Goodrum and also Taylor Swift. Dreams of singing on stage to make people happy and gain valuable experience and exposure, and that's certainly what everyone is getting an opportunity to do tonight. Excited for the fun and also the fulfilment journey that Search for a Star 2025 offers, hoping to use any winnings to further her singing career. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a warm welcome for Verity Ann Parsons. Number 13, Verity Ann Parsons. Congratulations, Verity. Well done too, by the way, for that early little hiccup. You did really well. What did the judges think?
Hi, Verity. How do you feel after that?
Really good after I got the little one.
Good. That's okay. That's okay. That happens all the time. Like, I can tell you the amount of times I've forgotten my words on stage. It happens very often. I think one piece of advice that I can give you is, if it happens and you sing the wrong note, the wrong words, 99% of the time, the audience have no idea. So, you make it up, because to be honest, I know the song, but I don't know the lyrics that well, and I didn't even know until you sort of stopped at that point. So you've got to always sort of think, you know what, if I can make it look like I know what I'm doing, no one's going to know. So that's the best thing to do is, when I was teaching students years ago, it's always like, never stop. Never stop on the stage and sort of, you know, make it obvious that you've made a mistake and things like that. So it's really honing in on those moments and being aware of it yourself, but just keep going. But you look beautiful, and I love a bit of sparkle on stage. It was good.
Oh my gosh, I I love your outfit. I think you look amazing. Your state, like your power, your passion, just the song choice in itself. I haven't heard that song forever, and I was like over here vibing. Like Claudia said, trying to fake it till you make it, smoke and mirrors. It's all about the stage. Don't ever let anyone see what's not happening. Just make them see everything that should be happening. And just keep going, keep trying, get that vocal training going, and some dance classes, anything that's going to give you that more smoke and mirrors, so that when that stuff happens, you can just let it go. Have fun.
Thank you. Act number 13. So act number 14 is Paola Marcia, and over on the right-hand side of the column here, I've got not a lot of notes. Normally I've got a lot of notes about our singers. It just says here, singing for a few years, fills in with a couple of bands around town. And I think, knowing Paola as I do, who is one of our wonderful presenters at Radio Italia Uno, which is an Italian radio station, as I think probably most of you would know, I know that Paola is very passionate about singing. I know he's been doing it for a long time, and I know he's really good at it as well. So I want you to make him feel welcome when he comes up on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Paola Marcia.
Love me with all of your heart, that's all I want, love. Love me with all of your heart, don't want it all. Just promise me this, that you give me all your kisses, every winter, every time, every fall. When we fall apart, oh, when you need me, love me with all of your heart, as I love you. Don't give me a kiss for a moment, for an hour. Love me always as I love you from the start.
Well done, Paola.
Great work to the judges.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it, Paolo? You and your...
What tree is that?
That's an old saying. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You and your son, very talented. Both of you very talented. Big notes, and you look fabulous. And you obviously love it. You love Engelbert, don't you? Who doesn't love Engelbert?
I love Engelbert. I'm inside. I should have sung an Italian song. It was very powerful.
More passion for you in the Italian songs, maybe, but still, you had a lot of passion in what you did, a lot of power, and you believed in it. So we loved you. Well done, Paolo. You know what? I'd like to say this before I hand on to one of the other judges. It would be great to hear you sing a song with your son. That would be beautiful one day.
That would be. We will try one. And
it'd be really nice. Come back another day and do like a duo thing, maybe. With
if
your
you're
son.
lucky.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Paolo, that was wonderful. The only note I had on there was it was just a strong vocal, and I was smiling the whole time. It was just nostalgic and beautiful, and it sounds like have you been singing for a long time?
No, only a couple of years.
Only a couple of years. Well, we loved it on this side of the desk, so...
Experienced Sri Lankan singer, performer and musician with 4 to 5 years in the industry and multiple competition wins, which is really impressive for such a short period of time. He's really specialises in feedback. Recently moved to Adelaide for higher studies and sees Search for a Star 2025 as a launch pad into the local music scene, which is wonderful. Eager to gain exposure, grow as an artist and secure live performance opportunities across Adelaide, which is exactly what he's doing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our final act for the night for Search for a Star 2025, Dinul Foenander.
Thank you. Alright, so this is a rendition which I did. There was a lawsuit for these two songs I did. So I just thought, okay, let's make these two songs together and sing. Alright, hope you all will enjoy. When the lights on what I used before, and I can't sweep you off your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And tell me I will be loving you till we're 17. Yeah. Baby, my heart still lays on 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of her hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me to your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking now, and maybe we found out right where we are. When my years are gone and my memories fade, and the crowds don't remember the name. When my hands don't play the strangest same way, I know you still love me. Still love me the same, 'cause honey, you're so never grown, only 17. Yeah. And baby, your smile forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how Let's get it on. Let's go, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on. I've been really trying, baby. Trying about this feeling for so long. And if you feel, yeah, like I feel, baby, yeah, come on. Oh, come on. Woo. Let's get it on. Yeah, let's get it on. Let's go, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on. Let's get it on.
26 years of age, Janelle Foenander, our final act at number 15. Janelle, congratulations, thanks for taking us out. Let's have a listen to what the judges have to say.
Well, Janelle, is it Janelle?
Yeah.
Janelle Foenander. Now I am a Foenander.
Yeah.
So my family's from Colombo. Commodore, are you born? You speak?
Yeah.
You speak Sinhalese?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need to speak Sinhalese to this crowd because what you did, man, you had soul and you. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of standard we're looking at here. Is the way you play the guitar, the way you accompanied yourself. Your time was good. Those little falsetto moments, the stitching up the Ed Sheeran thing with "Let's Get It On," the real song. We know they got in trouble for that. You were magnificent, mate. That's all I can say. I really dug your whole performance.
Thank you so much. I hope I won't get in trouble.
I just loved the journey you took us on. I think you made it your own. Like a lot of people will sing artists like Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, things like that. Will sing it very similar to the original. But I love that you really made it sound like you know? Like I wasn't listening to Ed Sheeran or Marvin Gaye, I was listening to you, and I loved that. Your little licks and your raspy, there's a few little raspy tones in there that I heard. It was, so good.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so thanks a lot, Mark, and thanks not only you, but to all the acts from us from the judges.
Magic in the for Steve. For coming tonight, so the judges have deliberated, and Steve Foenander, please put your hands together for Steve, one of the three judges. Thanks to the judges, and Steve, tough one again.
You know, it's tough every week, second weekend, and those of you that don't know, these guys, the founders, restaurant people that used to be the Fellini's people and the Brunelli's people and a number of other different restaurants, have run this over a long period of time. I know we had a bit of a 10-year break, but we're back in business now, and we're here to find true talent. I think we found some great talent tonight. It was difficult for us. Was it difficult, girls? Saying night, it was difficult, wasn't it? And it was great to be with the two girls instead of my brother. My brother took a bit of a turn tonight, so he had to go home and look after himself. But anyway, in no particular order, we'll announce those people that are going through to the next round. We've chosen, out of the 15 acts, we've chosen 5 because there was such great talent. So I guess that's a 1 in 3 chance you're going to get through. So if you didn't get through and you want to chat with us about that afterwards, how you might improve what you do and maybe come back another time and have another go at it, we'd encourage you to do that. Come back and have another go, and we'll give you a bit of counsel and help you get better at what you do. So, in no particular order, the first act going through the next round is Bella Brinkworth. Come up here, Bella. Thanks, Bella. You can hear her new EP thing dropping on June 6th. Come up here, yeah, come up here if you will. Thank you. The next act going through is Andre Mosca. And your brother with you, I guess. Your brothers can come up. Your brother can come up too. You should come up and take a photograph. The next act to go through, we loved this act. It was such a good act, and with some development, I think it's going to be great. That's Sammy Leith. Sammy Leith is going to go through. Keep at it, Sammy. Love what you did with the mashup. So that's three acts, isn't it? Oh, your brother didn't come up? Your brother, no, he didn't come up. Okay. The next act is Jack Wild. Jack, we love you, mate. Well done, too. And the last act going through, folks, and please don't be disheartened if you didn't get through. You know, there's all these things that happen in your performance, you get a bit nervous. Come back and have another try. Talk to Bella, who's over there, and we'll try and fit you in. We've got 12 weeks of heats before we get to the next stage, the semi-finals of the competition. The last act going through is, ready for this? Danil Foenander. It's very well deserved. So I can't see Danil. And Mark's going to take the photograph, I think. Mark's going to...
Search for a star. Hearts are racing, there's a magic in the air. Time to prove myself, throw away the care. Behind the curtain lies a world that's mine. With every note